Beloved soul, I am Archangel Michael, and I come to you today with messages of profound love, divine guidance, and celestial wisdom that your heart has been yearning to hear. Take a deep breath right now, and allow yourself to settle into this sacred moment. Feel the presence of divine light surrounding you, embracing you, protecting you. You are not alone. You have never been alone. And in this very moment, as you hear these words, know that the entire universe is conspiring in your favor, working tirelessly to bring you closer to your highest destiny and your most authentic self. I want you to understand something truly important, something that perhaps you have forgotten in the chaos and noise of your daily life. You are a magnificent being of light. You are not simply a physical body moving through a material world. You are an eternal soul, a spark of the divine Creator, temporarily housed in human form to learn, to grow, to experience, and to remember who you truly are. The challenges you face, the obstacles that seem insurmountable, the pain that weighs heavy on your heart, these are not punishments. They are not signs that you have failed or that you are unworthy. They are invitations. They are opportunities for your soul to expand, to evolve, to awaken to greater levels of consciousness and compassion. Right now, in this present moment, I am standing beside you. My wings of brilliant blue and gold light are wrapped around your energy field, creating a sanctuary of divine protection. Can you feel it? Perhaps you sense a tingling sensation, a warmth in your chest, a sudden feeling of peace washing over you. These are not coincidences. These are the gentle whispers of heaven, reminding you that you are deeply loved, profoundly valued, and infinitely cherished by the divine. Your prayers have been heard. Every single one of them. Even the prayers you spoke in moments of desperation, when you weren't sure if anyone was listening, when your faith wavered and doubt crept into your mind, those prayers reached the heavens, and they have been answered in ways that you are only beginning to see and understand. There is a divine plan unfolding in your life right now, even if you cannot perceive it with your physical eyes. Sometimes, the answer to your prayers looks different than what you expected. Sometimes, what you thought you wanted was not actually what your soul needed for its highest growth and evolution. The universe, in its infinite wisdom, knows exactly what you need and when you need it. There have been times when doors closed in your face, when opportunities slipped through your fingers, when relationships ended and dreams seemed to shatter. In those moments, you may have felt abandoned, forgotten, or punished. But I tell you this truth with absolute certainty, those were moments of divine intervention. Those were moments when heaven was protecting you from paths that would have led you away from your true purpose, from relationships that would have diminished your light, from situations that would have kept you trapped in cycles of pain and limitation. The person you are becoming is someone your younger self could never have imagined. You are being refined, purified, strengthened through every trial you face. Like gold tested in fire, your true essence is being revealed, your authentic power is emerging, and your divine gifts are being activated. You have gifts that the world needs. You have a light that is meant to shine. You have a voice that is meant to be heard. You have a purpose that is meant to be fulfilled. And everything that has happened in your life, every joy and every sorrow, every triumph and every failure, every connection and every loss, all of it has been preparing you for this moment, for the person you are becoming, for the mission your soul came here to accomplish. I know that you carry burdens. I see the weight you have been carrying on your shoulders, the worries that keep you awake at night, the fears that whisper doubts into your mind. You wonder if you are strong enough, if you are worthy enough, if you are capable enough to overcome the challenges before you. You look at your life and see all the ways you have fallen short, all the mistakes you have made, all the times you have failed to live up to your own expectations or the expectations of others. And in those moments of self-judgment and self-criticism, you forget your divine nature. You forget that you are a beloved child of the Creator, a being of infinite potential, a soul on an extraordinary journey of awakening and transformation. Let me remind you of a fundamental truth that your ego mind often tries to hide from you. Your worthiness is not something you need to earn. It is not something that can be taken away from you by your mistakes or your shortcomings. Your worthiness is inherent, unchangeable, eternal. You are worthy simply because you exist. You are worthy because you are an expression of divine love made manifest in physical form. No amount of guilt, shame, regret, or self-doubt can diminish the truth of who you are at the deepest level of your being. You are loved beyond measure. You are valued beyond comprehension. You are supported by forces you cannot see but that are working tirelessly on your behalf every single moment of every single day. There are angels surrounding you right now. Spirit guides who have been with you since before you were born are walking beside you on your path. Ascended masters are sending you their wisdom and their light. Deceased loved ones are watching over you from the other side, celebrating your victories and comforting you in your struggles. You are part of a vast cosmic family, a network of light beings who are all connected through the golden thread of divine love. You may feel isolated in your human experience, but from the perspective of spirit, you are deeply interconnected with all of creation, woven into the magnificent tapestry of existence in ways that your logical mind cannot fully grasp but your heart understands perfectly. The challenges you are facing right now, the situations that are causing you stress and anxiety and fear, these are temporary. I know they feel overwhelming. I know they seem permanent and unchangeable. But from my vantage point, from the perspective of eternity, I can see the bigger picture. I can see how this difficult chapter is preparing you for a beautiful new beginning. I can see the growth that is happening within you, the strength that is being forged, the wisdom that is being earned. You are not going backwards, even when it feels like you are. You are not failing, even when it feels like you are. You are progressing, evolving, ascending into higher levels of consciousness and understanding. Every challenge is a teacher. Every obstacle is an opportunity. Every setback contains the seeds of a greater comeback. Your financial struggles, they are teaching you about abundance consciousness and trust in divine provision. Your relationship difficulties, they are teaching you about boundaries and self-love and authentic communication. Your health challenges, they are teaching you about the mind-body connection and the importance of self-care and listening to your body's wisdom. Your career frustrations, they are teaching you about your true passions and your authentic gifts and the difference between what society expects of you and what your soul actually desires to create and contribute to the world. Nothing is wasted. Nothing is meaningless. Every single experience you have had has served a purpose in your soul's curriculum, in the grand education that is your human lifetime. I want to speak now to the pain you carry in your heart. Perhaps it is the pain of betrayal from someone you trusted. Perhaps it is the pain of loss, the grief of saying goodbye to a person, a dream, a version of yourself that you had to release. Perhaps it is the pain of feeling misunderstood, of trying so hard to be seen and heard and valued but feeling invisible instead. Perhaps it is the pain of your own inner critic, the harsh voice that tells you that you are not enough, that you are too much, that you are somehow fundamentally flawed or broken. I see this pain. I honor this pain. And I tell you with all the love in my celestial heart that this pain does not define you. This pain is not who you are. This pain is something you have experienced, something you have felt, but it is not the totality of your existence. Beneath the pain, there is still the pure essence of your soul, untouched by any hardship, radiant with divine light, whole and complete and perfect exactly as you are. Healing is available to you right now in this moment. You do not need to wait until you are more ready, more deserving, more spiritual, more evolved. Healing is your birthright. It is not something you need to earn through suffering or striving or proving yourself worthy. Simply by opening your heart and asking for help, simply by being willing to release what no longer serves you and embrace what does, you activate the healing energies of the universe. I am sending healing light into your energy field right now as you hear these words. Visualize a brilliant emerald green light pouring down from the heavens, entering through the top of your head, flowing through every cell of your body, washing away pain and trauma and limiting beliefs. See this light dissolving the energetic cords that bind you to painful past experiences and toxic relationships. Feel this light filling the empty spaces inside you with warmth and comfort and divine love. You are being healed. You are being restored. You are being made new. Forgiveness is a crucial part of your healing journey, and I want to address this topic with great care and tenderness because I know how difficult it can be. Forgiveness does not mean condoning harmful behavior. It does not mean allowing people to continue hurting you. It does not mean pretending that what happened was okay when it clearly was not. Forgiveness is a gift you give yourself, not the person who hurt you. Forgiveness is the release of the energetic burden you have been carrying, the resentment and bitterness and anger that has been poisoning your own well-being and blocking your own blessings. When you forgive, you are not saying that what happened was acceptable. You are saying that you refuse to let what happened continue to have power over your present moment and your future possibilities. You are reclaiming your energy, your power, your peace. And here is something equally important that many people overlook. You must also forgive yourself. You must release the harsh judgments you hold against yourself for past mistakes, past choices, past versions of yourself who did the best they could with the awareness they had at the time. You are not the same person you were 5 years ago, 1 year ago, even 1 month ago. You have grown. You have learned. You have evolved. Stop punishing yourself for not knowing then what you know now. Stop holding yourself to impossible standards of perfection that not even angels are required to meet. Be gentle with yourself. Be compassionate with yourself. Speak to yourself the way you would speak to a beloved friend who is struggling. You deserve your own kindness. You deserve your own patience. You deserve your own grace. There is a new chapter beginning in your life, and I want to prepare you for it. This new chapter will require you to step into a greater version of yourself, to claim your power in ways you never have before, to speak your truth even when your voice shakes, to set boundaries even when others are displeased, to honor your own needs and desires even when it means disappointing people who expect you to continue shrinking yourself to make them comfortable. This new chapter is calling you to be authentic, to be courageous, to be aligned with your soul's purpose rather than with society's expectations or other people's opinions. And I know this feels scary. I know the unknown can be terrifying. I know that change, even positive change, can bring up resistance and fear and doubt. But I promise you that what is waiting for you on the other side of your fear is more beautiful, more abundant, more joyful than anything you can currently imagine. Your dreams are not random. The visions that come to you in moments of inspiration, the desires that burn in your heart, the possibilities that excite your soul, these are not coincidences or fantasies or unrealistic expectations. These are divine downloads. These are messages from your higher self showing you what is possible, what is available, what you are meant to create and experience in this lifetime. Do not dismiss your dreams as impossible. Do not let the limitations of your current circumstances convince you that a better future is out of reach. Everything that exists in the physical world was once just a dream in someone's consciousness. Everything that has been created was once just an idea, a vision, a possibility. And the same creative power that brought all of creation into existence lives within you. You have the power to create, to manifest, to bring your dreams into reality through the combination of clear intention, aligned action, unwavering faith, and divine partnership with the universe. I want to talk to you about your relationships because this is an area where many of you experience great pain and confusion. You wonder why certain people came into your life. You wonder why some relationships ended while others continue. You wonder if you will ever find the deep connection and unconditional love that your heart yearns for. Understand this: every person who enters your life is a teacher. Some teach you about love and joy and possibility. Others teach you about boundaries and self-respect and discernment. Some relationships are meant to last a lifetime. Others are meant to last for a season, serving a specific purpose in your growth and then naturally completing. Not every ending is a failure. Not every goodbye is a tragedy. Some relationships end because they have fulfilled their purpose. Some people leave because their presence in your life was only meant to be temporary, to teach you something specific, to help you evolve in a particular way. The right people are coming into your life. People who will see you, understand you, appreciate you, celebrate you. People who will support your growth rather than trying to keep you small. People who will honor your boundaries rather than constantly violating them. People who will love you not in spite of your imperfections but as a complete package, embracing all of who you are. These soul connections are being orchestrated by divine timing. You cannot force them to happen before their appointed time. You cannot make the wrong person become the right person through sheer willpower or by sacrificing your own needs. Trust that the universe is bringing the right people to you at exactly the right time. And while you wait, work on becoming the person you wish to attract. Cultivate in yourself the qualities you desire in others. Be the love you wish to receive. Embody the energy you wish to experience. Your purpose is not as complicated as your mind tries to make it. Your purpose is not about finding one specific career or achieving one specific goal or fulfilling one specific role. Your purpose is multifaceted, evolving, expressed in countless ways throughout your lifetime. At the most fundamental level, your purpose is to be love, to shine your light, to bring your unique gifts and perspectives and experiences into the world in ways that uplift and inspire and heal. You do not need to have it all figured out. You do not need to know the entire path from where you are now to where you are going. You only need to take the next step. You only need to do the next thing that feels aligned and authentic and true to who you are. The path reveals itself as you walk it. The answers come as you move forward in faith. The universe rewards action, not just intention. Take the step even when you cannot see the entire staircase. Your financial situation is about to shift. I see new opportunities opening up for you, new streams of income, new possibilities for abundance. But you must be willing to shift your relationship with money. Money is energy. Money is a tool. Money is not evil or spiritual. It is neutral, and the energy you bring to it determines your experience with it. If you believe that money is scarce, that you do not deserve it, that spiritual people should not have it, that it will corrupt you or change you or separate you from what matters, then you will unconsciously block its flow into your life. But if you can embrace a new belief system, if you can see money as a form of divine energy that allows you to care for yourself and your loved ones, to contribute to causes you believe in, to create the lifestyle that supports your well-being and your purpose, then you open the floodgates of abundance. Gratitude is the key. Appreciate what you have now, even if it seems small. Thank the universe for every dollar that comes to you. Bless your bills as you pay them, knowing that you are participating in the flow of energy and that what you give out will return to you multiplied. Your health and vitality are important to heaven. Your body is a sacred temple, the vessel through which your soul experiences this physical dimension. And yet so many of you neglect your bodies, push them beyond their limits, ignore their signals and needs, treat them as obstacles rather than as allies. Your body is always communicating with you, giving you feedback about what it needs, what serves it, what harms it. Learn to listen. Learn to honor the wisdom of your body. Rest when you are tired instead of pushing through with caffeine and willpower. Nourish yourself with foods that give you energy and vitality rather than foods that drain and deplete you. Move your body in ways that feel good and joyful rather than as punishment or obligation. Speak kindly to your body and about your body. Your cells hear every word you speak, and they respond accordingly. Your body wants to heal. Your body wants to thrive. But it needs your cooperation, your respect, your loving care and attention. There are generational patterns that you are here to break. Cycles of trauma, dysfunction, limitation that have been passed down through your family line for generations. Perhaps it is a pattern of poverty consciousness, of believing that there will never be enough. Perhaps it is a pattern of toxic relationships, of choosing partners who are unavailable or abusive or addicted. Perhaps it is a pattern of perfectionism, of never feeling good enough no matter how much you achieve. Perhaps it is a pattern of suppressed emotions, of not being allowed to express anger or sadness or fear. You are feeling the weight of these patterns because you are the one chosen to heal them, to break them, to free not only yourself but all the generations that came before you and all the generations that will come after you. This is sacred work. This is brave work. And you are capable of it. You would not have been given this assignment if you did not have the strength and the courage and the resources to complete it. The universe is speaking to you constantly through signs and synchronicities and symbols. Perhaps you keep seeing repeating numbers, like 1111 or 444 or 333. Perhaps you keep encountering the same animal or the same song or the same phrase from different sources. Perhaps you have dreams that feel significant, that carry messages and meaning. Pay attention. These are not random coincidences. These are the language of the universe, the way that spirit communicates with you when the noise of the logical mind is quiet. Your intuition is a divine gift, a direct line of communication with your higher self and your spiritual guides. Learn to trust it. Learn to follow it even when it does not make logical sense. Your intuition will never lead you astray. It may lead you into unfamiliar territory, into uncomfortable growth, into situations that challenge you, but it will always lead you toward your highest good and your greatest evolution. I want you to know that crying is not weakness. Feeling deeply is not a flaw. Being sensitive is not something you need to fix or overcome or apologize for. You live in a world that often devalues emotion, that tells you to toughen up, to get over it, to stop being so sensitive. But your sensitivity is a superpower. Your ability to feel deeply means you can experience profound joy, intense gratitude, overwhelming love. Your empathy allows you to connect with others at a soul level, to understand their pain, to offer genuine compassion and support. Do not let the world convince you that your tender heart is a problem. It is a gift. It is what makes you beautifully human. It is what allows you to be a channel for divine love and healing in a world that desperately needs both. There is a specific situation in your life right now that has been causing you great stress and concern. You have been praying about it, worrying about it, trying to figure out how to fix it or control it or make it turn out the way you want. And I want to tell you something that may be difficult to hear, but that is absolutely true. You cannot control everything. You cannot force outcomes through sheer willpower. You cannot make other people change or choose differently. But what you can do is surrender. Surrender does not mean giving up. Surrender means releasing your tight grip of control and trusting that the universe has a plan that is even better than what your limited human perspective can envision. Surrender means doing your part, taking the actions that are yours to take, and then releasing the outcome to divine will. Surrender means having faith that you are being guided, protected, and provided for even when you cannot see how things will work out. The dark night of the soul that you went through or are currently going through is not a punishment. It is a transformation. It is the destruction of everything that is false within you so that what is true can emerge. It is the burning away of ego identifications, limiting beliefs, and false security so that you can discover your authentic power and your real source of safety and worthiness. It feels like death because in many ways it is. It is the death of who you thought you were, who you tried to be, who others expected you to be. And in that death, there is a rebirth into who you actually are, who you were always meant to be. This process is painful. It is disorienting. It is frightening. But it is also necessary for your awakening, for your liberation, for your transformation into the fullest expression of your divine self. You are emerging from the darkness stronger, wiser, more authentic, more aligned with your soul's truth than ever before. Your children, if you have them, are not really yours. They are souls who chose you as their parent, their guide, their first teacher in this lifetime. They came through you, but they do not belong to you. Your job is not to mold them into who you think they should be or who society expects them to be. Your job is to love them unconditionally, to create a safe space for them to discover who they are, to support their unique gifts and interests and expressions, to teach them about kindness and integrity and resilience, and then to trust them to walk their own path, make their own mistakes, learn their own lessons. This is true for your children, and it is also true for everyone in your life. You cannot live other people's lives for them. You cannot protect them from all pain and hardship. You cannot make their choices for them. You can only love them, pray for them, be present for them, and trust that they too are being guided by divine wisdom and watched over by angels and learning exactly what they need to learn for their own soul's evolution. There is magic available to you. Not the fantasy kind of magic, but the real magic of co-creating with the universe, of aligning your energy with your desires, of stepping into the flow of divine abundance and grace. This magic is activated through gratitude, through presence, through joy, through acts of kindness and generosity. This magic is amplified when you live in alignment with your values, when you honor your truth, when you make choices that feel authentic rather than choices that are based on fear or obligation or what others will think. This magic is within you right now, waiting to be activated, waiting to be expressed, waiting to transform your life in ways that will astound and delight you. You do not need special powers or secret knowledge or years of spiritual practice to access this magic. You only need willingness, openness, faith, and the courage to believe that you are worthy of miracles. Your prayers are being answered, but sometimes the answer is not yes and sometimes the answer is not no. Sometimes the answer is wait, not yet, I have something better planned for you. Sometimes the answer is you are not ready yet, there is more growth that needs to happen first. Sometimes the answer is this is not actually what you need even though you think it is, and I am protecting you by not giving you what you are asking for. Trust the timing of your life. Trust that delays are not denials. Trust that closed doors are protection. Trust that the universe loves you too much to give you something that would ultimately harm you or limit you or keep you stuck in patterns that you are meant to outgrow. Everything is happening in divine timing. Everything is unfolding perfectly even when it does not feel that way from your limited human perspective. You are more powerful than you realize. You have overcome things that you once believed would destroy you. You have survived days you were not sure you could survive. You have persevered through challenges that would have broken someone with less strength and resilience. And yet you are still here, still trying, still hoping, still believing that better days are ahead. That takes extraordinary courage. That takes remarkable faith. That takes a depth of inner strength that you may not even recognize in yourself but that I see clearly from my vantage point. You are a warrior of light. You are a survivor. You are a overcomer. And the battles you have fought have not been in vain. They have forged you into the person you are today, a person of depth and compassion and wisdom and power. Do not underestimate yourself. Do not diminish your journey. Do not forget how far you have come and how much you have grown. The future is not fixed. You are not locked into one predetermined path. You have free will. You have choice. And every choice you make creates a new reality, opens up new possibilities, takes you in a new direction. If you do not like where your life is heading, you have the power to change course. It is never too late to make a new choice, to try a different approach, to release what is not working and embrace what does. Yes, there are consequences to your choices. Yes, some paths are easier than others. But you are never stuck unless you believe you are stuck. You are never trapped unless you have convinced yourself that there is no way out. There is always a way forward. There is always hope. There is always the possibility of change, of healing, of transformation, of new beginnings. Do not give up on yourself. Do not give up on your dreams. Do not give up on the beautiful future that is still possible for you if you are willing to believe in it and work toward it. I am wrapping up this message now, but I want to leave you with a few final thoughts that I hope will stay with you long after you have finished listening to these words. You are loved. You are worthy. You are enough. You are powerful. You are divinely guided. You are never alone. You are capable of so much more than you currently believe. Your best days are not behind you. They are ahead of you. Your greatest joy is not in the past. It is in your future. Your deepest healing is not something you missed. It is something you are moving toward. Keep going. Keep believing. Keep trusting. Keep showing up for yourself and for your life. The universe is on your side. Heaven is cheering you on. Angels are working on your behalf. And I, Archangel Michael, am with you always, protecting you, guiding you, loving you unconditionally and eternally. Go forth in peace. Go forth in faith. Go forth in the absolute certainty that you are a beloved child of the divine, and that your life has profound meaning, purpose, and value. Until we speak again, may you be blessed, may you be held, may you be filled with the light and love of heaven.